What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday, March 21st, 2022. And yeah, just to give some insight on what's been going on the past couple days, is we've had a huge push to the upside. Don't mind any of this stuff. I got to finish this from Friday. But we've had a straight push the entire way up. Right, we've had price break through this area of resistance, or I guess support, right, on Thursday. I'm sorry, Monday, it finally broke through, right? So we had basically a support that was formed here. This was formed actually on the first day of the Ukraine-Russia war. So once that had formed here, I had drawn it out, seen that I had shown respect at this level again, and then as price broke through last Monday, creating another lower low, it also tapped the golden zone ILC all the way from March 31st, 2021. So literally almost a year ago, before it reversed significantly and eventually broke this high, and eventually shot all the way back up here. Now, I didn't catch this whole trade. We only caught, what it was 101 pips, I believe, or 104 pips, but there was a potential of 422 pips to be made at this level. But price had actually reached this area, this weekly S2R that we had seen, before all this madness happened, right? We had seen a huge drop. Well, you could see it here, 2,800 pip drop, 17% drop from 1.4 to 22. So from the beginning of the year, there was a 17% drop to this level right here. And it broke through a weekly support level, right? Broke through the weekly support level, using it as a resistance level before it broke through again, and then broke through to the upside before it broke through down to the downside. So it's been making its way down for some time, and I know I'm going to clean up this chart today. Sorry about that, guys. But, I think that this is a key level, right? The respect has been shown to the weekly S2R, support to resistance, using it as a resistance again. And it's pretty clear, right? Came up on Friday, got it here, rejected it. Ugh. Then came up again, right? A couple hours ago, around 4:30, came up again, rejected the area, creating another lower high. But one thing that I noticed is doing, even on the 30-minute, just the 15-minute, I guess, is it is respecting that 50-minute EMA. And I'm not sure so much that it's broken structure, right, to the downside. I guess on the 5-minute you could say that. I don't even know if you could say that on the 5-minute, really. Let me see here. Yeah, it didn't break the IOC right here. So I'm waiting to see. What it's exactly what it's gonna do. But I do like the sell-off into this area right here, just because we know that we've had a sell-off before multiple times, right? Sell-off, IOC at the bottom of the weekly S2R, which is kind of what's happening right here, right? And drop that much. And this was about 3 weeks ago. So I think it's possible for it to do it again, but there's not really a setup for us to take that. The only thing is this level right here. We know it's a strong level. We have support, resistance, resistance. So we know this level is tight. But I don't really see any sells to take at this point. That's the issue, and that's the problem. Yeah, and you can see here it's just been a huge push the entire way for the 30-minute here on US30. I was going to say, I think this is a key level right here as well. Boom. So this is kind of the same level right here, right? After it broke through, used it as a resistance, support. So this is basically the key level right here for US30. Now, we don't trade it as much, but it looks like it's making its move up to the upside simply by sticking to bouncing off the 15-minute 50 EMA. But also another clear rejection right here. There's not much here though, and I really don't want to force the trade in terms of sell, but something I do see right here is yeah, this is just above the 62%. Yeah, and I mean, I want to stay away from taking trades with the IOCs like this, just because well, I've had to learn the hard way, you know. If it's not so clear, then it's not so clear. Don't fight it looking for some. I was just talking about this yesterday on not fighting it, not looking for shit that isn't there. You know, you start searching. You know, if you start searching long enough, you're gonna find it. But if it's not there clearly, just leave it alone. You know. Man, I don't see much. I do know there's a support level formed here, right? Like we could see that there's a support level formed here. Right there, right? Is there resistance? No, there really isn't any resistance at the level. I mean, that'd be a pretty big resistance level, right? 498. Yeah, not 100 pips. I don't like that. But we see the resistance level is formed here, or support level. I'm sorry. So we could turn that blue. Green. Something like that. But I still don't see a clear trade there. That's the issue on that side. Truthfully, I think the trade I'd like to take is this sell-off, just because I know it's such a clear level of I know how strong this level is here, right? So let's say it came back up and we were able to take a trade, I would say about here. 35 pip stop loss. Let's take that down to the downside here. So I think it's possible that I could hit right here. It's just a matter of time. So we're about 4 minutes out. Let's see if it gives it to us right here. Let's see. Thank you, guy. Oh, your son. This little video picture that I took of him.
He's so cute.
Uh-huh. He does. Mm-hmm. No? It'll be alright. You don't want to leave anything on the table. You don't want to, like, not study. As much as you should have. Yeah. Oh shit, that's probably why. That's probably why actually. I don't know if I should take any trades today. Oh shit, it's already shooting down. All right. Let your nuts hang. Gotta let your nuts hang. R2S formed right here, and you can see it's clear it's rejecting that. So let's see if it pushes back up here again. Got about 30 seconds till open. Let's see what it does. All right, we got about 10 seconds. See what the market gives us. Oh shit. Got pushed up again, right? I haven't put anything in yet, but I'm liking the sell. Alright, I just put in a sell right now. It's in right where I'm at. I'm gonna move my stops to break even. I think I'm in at 72. Well, now it's above me. Love you, man. No, I'm gonna close that. Okay. Way too loud, bro. Let me see. Alright. I mean, it's holding up right there, but it looks like it kind of wants to shoot up, right? Using that R2S as a support level, so that's why I closed the position. Oh. Yeah, it's staying right in the middle of this motherfucker, but I lost about $62. Like 12 pips, but it looks like it's still rejecting the area. Should we try it again? I don't know. Sorry, not in there yet. And the only reason I'm not putting buys in right here is just because we're so high up top. And I know that this is a strong resistance to support level. Now it's about to tap this ILC right here. Here's a clear ILC. Let's see if it breaks through. I like that. I just put a little sell in right now, even though it's kind of a... I'll slam the door. I'll slam the door. It's a key psychological level right here as well. Man, when I'm looking at this 5 minute right here, it does look like it just has, it's a minute and 30 left, but I'm not sure it's gonna wick out. Like, I think this is what it's gonna do. It's the beginning to a big move to the upside. So I'm not all that comfortable with this position right here. You know, where am I in? I'm in. And I'm in at 92, so I'm basically right there. But I'm not sure it's gonna do exactly what we want it to do. But let's see. Oh, got a little push down. Show you what I'm seeing on my chart on the 1 minute. We got a little bit of a push down, right? But look at that. Now I gotta exit the trade now. I'm assuming I do, because once it came down a little bit, it showed us, faked out, and used that 20 EMA as a fucking support level. So it broke above, came back and used this level as a support level. And that's, basically going to show us that it's going to continue to push up to the upside, in my opinion. So that's not all that great, I think I'm going to just go ahead and close my position, call it for right now, because I'm down about 10, took a $115 loss right there. So down 178 on the day. It's another key level, right? Right inside of the resistance to support, or support to resistance. But yeah, I think just with the force it's holding behind this 5 minute, you can see the way this 5 minute finished. That looks pretty strong, right? And it didn't break right here, which I think we needed it to. But we'll see right now. It still hasn't broken this high, right? That's really what we don't want it to do. Alright, I put another sell in. We'll see if it gives it to us. Alright. I'm at 10 and 6. 410 and 406. $410 and 406. Shit. Well, I'll fix these to what my own. But yeah, you know what? There's too much pull to the upside, man. Look at that. Wow. I think, you don't think it could continue to keep pushing, but it does keep pushing. 10 seconds left. I mean, this thing has to fall off for me to really like it. I'll probably close my bottom position. You could tell the pull's there to the downside, but it's just going to continue to keep moving up, it looks like. I might just pull these positions, even though they're basically in profit. Let's see. Let's see if it does what we need it to do. Alright. I mean, that looks good, but we still got 30 seconds left, right? I don't want to see any more rejections, for sure. No way. Well, at some point, you just gotta start listening. Yeah. I just gotta start listening to my gut. Stop fighting it. This thing is bouncing up. No slowing down. I mean, I'm gonna take my loss. If it's up here, I'm gonna take my L. That's what I get for going against the trend, in my opinion. Don't ever assume that it can't keep going up. That's my biggest issue. I can't keep going down. It can't keep going up. There's a war going on, all this shit, right? Nah, price will reverse on that ass. Or not even reverse, price will go up, Got really close to the stop loss, right? You could tell this is a seller's there's a lot of sellers that are entering the market, but then the buys just take over. So I might just close my bottom position just so I'm assuming less of a risk right there. But just right now, it looks like, it looks like it's pushing up right now. You can see the 5 minutes here, the 5 minute charts. They just look like they're pushing up right now. I mean, they have to break this high, and once they break that, then it looks like it's over with from there. Yeah. You can see there's a lot of sellers that are pulling it down, but the market makers just hop in and make its way back up. Keep pulling it up. Keep pulling it up. We'll see. If I take this loss, I take this loss, and it is what it is. Even though it looks like that's where it's heading. About 10 seconds left. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, take the loss. It is what it is. Sheesh, that's more than I'd like to lose in a day. I can tell you that much. I'm down 321 on the day. And, I think I'm going to call it. Yeah, my big issue today was, well, I mean, I guess this is an issue that I have a lot of the times. You think these are small breaks of structure, right? Like, oh, it's creating a higher high, higher low, broke structure, down to the downside. It even broke this low and this low, all the way down to this low. But once price starts pushing up here, now, was there a break of structure right here? Because all of these highs were broken, right? That's when you start thinking like that. And once you start thinking like that, or that's what you should be thinking, right? And me, I'm just like, it's this area though. This area right here is, weekly resistance to support, support to resistance, and it flies off the rails right here. That definitely could happen, right? But I don't know. You just got to think of it the way, you just got to keep it simple, and I didn't keep it simple today. Let's go to the 15-minute. Was there a break of structure here? No. All it did was create a higher high, higher low, and now it's going to create a higher high. And that's where I should have been mindful of it. The only thing that made me think twice was seeing this rejection and this rejection, which made me think. The third time, another rejection. There's a little thing called the magic of three, which I like to use. Is the third time it's going to come back. First rejection, second rejection, third rejection, it's going to fly down, is what I was thinking. So all these little things, but just keep it simple into what I know. There wasn't a break of structure right here. What we should have did, what I should have did, is look for a buy off of this 50 EMA right here. That's what I should have done. Look for a buy off this 50 EMA, probably have stop loss, like, we'll call it here, 40 pips, and been looking to push up into the upside. Even though you really don't know where to go, we just call it here, right? 1 to 3. 1 to 3 right there. That's what I should have did. Not go against the trend, you know what I mean? Don't make it too technical. Sometimes it's this easy. And another key factor for me should have been this rejection off the EMA. Once it rejected the EMA, right here, this first one right there, that should have been the key for me to take even starting here. It should have been the key. As soon as I seen that, and I seen some more rejections, I should have been on it like this and been looking for trades to the upside. Is what I should have been doing. But that's my fault, I'm gonna learn from that when I do my trade journal right now. I'm gonna do it right now so I can finish the other one too. It's just going against the trend. Open up the 15-minute, you see it's clearly just another lower high, and now it's pushing up. So, I'll take that one on the chin. It's more than I'd like to lose in a day, but it's better than losing thousands of dollars. So That's why I'm gonna step off. You know, you don't want to put sals in here. I mean, you could put buys up here, but there's nothing for me to take a trade right now unless it comes all the way back down to my 50 EMA and then pushes up. But I'm gonna just take the sell on the chin, call it a day. You know, 14 minutes of trading. I mean, shit, damn near 10 minutes of trading. I lost 321 for going against the trend. So, and you can see it's fucking coming down right now too, pretty good. Pretty good, right? I mean, shit. I'd never advise anybody to take a sell, just to take a sell when you see price coming down. Very, very few times will it work in your favor. Very, very few times will it work in your favor. But the only way I see you be good with it is if you have extreme risk to reward ratio and you have extreme risk management. Like, you know, okay, once 5 pips crosses, I'm moving my stops to break even. Just because I know the trend is going against us right now. When you see shit like that, that's when you're like, alright, let me just go ahead and move my stops to break even at 5 pips, 10 pips. If I do that, that'll kind of make it a risk-free trade pretty quickly, right? Is basically what it is. And you could kind of see that price is going to probably come back down to the 50 EMA. Now we could look at possibly taking this trade right here. But consolidation, expansion, reversal, RTO is very possible right here. You can kind of see the bounce being had. Go ahead and lay down right there. You could already somewhat see the bounce. I'm not sure, baby. He's sleeping in his bed. I mean, I'm really considering taking this trade to the upside. But the one thing I do see is a possible consolidation, expansion, reversal being set right here. Where we see a complete reversal to the downside. It'll break these lows. Now, it's possible. Can it happen? Is one thing. So this is key right here. Does it reject this 50 EMA or is it going to continue to push up? And this is key. There's a nice little ILC right here, right? That it could come down and tap. It's already tapping the top of it. That thing looks. Let me see the 5-minute. That looks like it's a reversal waiting to happen. There's 37 seconds left on this 5-second or 5-minute candle. 15-minute probably looks a little crazy too, right? Getting fully engulfed. And it's kind of what I said, right? 1, 2, 3, right? The third tap up into this level, and then you see the clear rejection down. So, you know, this is what I was kind of talking about right here. And it looks like it's on its way to break this low right here. Still hasn't broken it though, that's for sure. Now we're gonna see if it uses. I mean, I wouldn't take this just because, like, I want to take a sell right here, the 50 EMA along with the weekly S2R, but it didn't break it. It didn't break this low. Wasn't lower than this low, but let's see what it does. I want to see it kind of make it to that level and reject it. Okay, baby. See that? I entered a small sell. I could kind of see what price is doing right here. Now if it completely rejects is a different question. I'd like to see it continue to come down. I'm in at about 87.45, so it's moving pretty nicely. 387. I'm gonna move my stops to break even right now to 385, but it's moving pretty nicely. I'm up about 40 pips. This is a key level where it's headed to, this ILC. I think I'm going to take just some to secure some profits. I mean, it's moving pretty quickly. You can see the 15-minute right here. Sheesh, I might just, it's kind of hard to say because this is a key level right here, right? We don't know exactly where price is going. There's a lot of shit that it has to fill, but I'm not sure, you know. I move my stops to break even now. I'm down about 179 on the day now, and I'm up about 250 right now floating. And I like what it's showing right here on the 15-minute. The 30-minute looks even crazier, right? Boom. Now it's kind of making its way back down. but still hasn't broken it. Like I want to see all of these broken right here. I might just like fuck. It's hard for me to say where it's going. Do you see anywhere where it could possibly be going? I mean, I guess all these levels are key right here. Let's see. Shit. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull some right here. I pulled 155. That got me about $24 below. I'm gonna just shit. I wanna secure profits. You know what? That put me back in the profit for the day, 47 bucks. Now I have about 150, 160 floating. And I'm gonna let it float. I'm gonna let it float. So I just have a 0.02 in there now. I had a 0.05 in there. I'm gonna just let it float, and we'll see right here what happens. I mean, it looks good to come down. I know that. I'm gonna let the rest run. Fuck it. I thought I was gonna be down, 300 plus for the day. I'm up $47, which in my opinion is a win. I got about 155 floating right now. I'm in at 387.45, a 0.02 in there. It's kind of retracing right now, which you gotta expect. Maybe it'll give us another position to enter, right? But I like that we built this R2S below here, so if it does retrace, maybe it only comes up to this level here before reversing back down again. And maybe it gives us another entry. So I'm gonna be looking for that. We'll see if it could continue down. I'm honestly like, I guess I could close the trade right now, but I just like, I'm just happy to be in profit. And I guess I could close it with plus 200 bucks on the day, but I like that this looks like it's kind of going somewhere. I mean, where does it go? Who knows? But I think it could go at least to here, right? I think it could catch 130 pips. Oh, I seen what it rejected right now. I would have pulled my trade a lot earlier if I seen this. There's the rejection. And look at how it's rejecting. Sheesh. Yeah. That's what it's rejecting. Is that 30-minute EMA. 30-minute 50 EMA. Pretty clear. Huge rejection. Came down to the 30 EMA, rejected it. Let's see. Let me get my cells in here that I lost on. So again, I think it could push up to this level here before reversing back down again. I think it can. You can see how huge these engulfing candles are on the 5 minute. So I think there's really a good chance that we see that again. This one only lost about 13 pips, something like that. I want to see how it plays out on these next ones. Still 12 seconds left. I mean, I think, so this line right here is the 30-minute 50 EMA, right? So let's see if it can continue its descent down. It's kind of moving again. Again, I'm in at 387.45, so we're up about close to 80 pips, right? 81 pips, close to it. Still rejecting that 50 EMA, which I don't like. Yeah. You see how it's still rejecting it? See what it does these last 10 seconds. If it pushes up, it pushes down. Yeah, that looks like it's kind of coming up, right? Yeah, it looks like it's coming up. Damn. Should have pulled it when it jumped back down. But I think I'm going to pull my trade. I mean, I know what it wants to do, but I think I'm going to pull my trade just to secure profits. Secure the profits, and then, you know, kind of just wait and see if it retraces back up to the upside right here, where we could take the sell again. It's kind of what I'm hoping it does. What I'm looking at is for it to stay below here, but it looks like it's bloop. Alright, push up, push up, push up, push up, and then fly up is what I'm thinking could possibly happen. It's falling a little bit. Thinking about closing it, just to be honest. Just because it's on the 20 EMA, that's why I'm thinking about closing it.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
So just close that. You're hungry?
Yes.
It might fly down, but I secured another $72. That put me at 120 for the day. That rejection right there kind of set the tone that it looks like it's going to push up, right? Yeah, that thing's pushing up. Fuck it. I just closed it. Even though it looks like it's coming down, you could see the exhaustion. I just closed it, and I'm gonna wait for it because if it comes up to this level, I'm looking at another sell right here, truthfully. And I think it could be. It's already broken structure. Now it's kind of just waiting for the sell, right? The retracement. Like I said, consolidation, expansion, reversal, break of structure, RTO, continuation. Or it just flies down from here, which would suck, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll see. I'm gonna hop off though. 7:04. I'm happy that I was able to get back into profit after being down 300 plus for the day, and you know, we kind of just take it on the chin. Now this trade, you know, like I said, I was looking for sales in this area specifically because I thought it was gonna do this, but then it broke all these highs right here before it made its reversal. So it's something I'm gonna learn from. Still rejecting the 30 EMA. Oh, there it finally goes. Wow. That would have been 100 pips, I think. Close to it. Sheesh. Yeah, that's my fault. I was seeing the rejections right here, and that's my fault. I got to take that one on the chin, I guess. Now it's going to probably use this as a resistance and continue its fall down. Damn it. Fuck it though. It is what it is. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. At least we're able to make our money back. You know what I mean? Get this in, get out. So we'll take it. You know, it's another profitable day, which is better than a negative day. And, you know, we just take it on the chin and we keep it pushing. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again.